Hi Maniacs. Today I thought we could have some fun with this Cynthia's Garchomp EX Premium Collection while we talk a bit about how it is to actually run a Pokemon card business full-time as well as managing multiple social media accounts. Stay tuned for later in the video where I tell you exactly how you can easily win a Phantasmal Flames Elite Trainer box. My name is Julie and I run this channel, Fleanomania, and I also do a lot of stuff on TikTok and on Instagram, so if you don't already follow me on all these other platforms, or if you are here for the very first time, welcome in and join the fun, join the community. We'd love to have you. So let's dig into this box. Here we have the promo cards, some acrylic figures and a sticker. Our pack selection is 2 Destined Rivals, 1 Journey Together, and 3 Paradox Rift. So as some of you guys might already know, a few months ago I decided to actually go full time on my Pokemon business journey as well as my social media content creator adventure. And of course that's not always the easiest decision to make. Of course it's something I guess everyone that does this would like to make that decision. But it also has to be something you can live off of. And for me, of course, I do need to pay my mortgage. I need to get food on the table. So it's very important that I actually have some different strategies when it comes to actually keeping income flowing and keeping the business alive, even though we have times of different markets and changes and prices going up and down and things being unavailable, just like you would as a collector. What I did to make ends meet, or at least make sure that we have a possibility of them actually meeting, I also started doing social media management for smaller companies and local businesses. And something that I found is that it's definitely a better way to earn money is to sell to businesses rather than selling to consumers. So while my Pokemon business is of course mostly me selling to consumers, I do it via my web shop and I also do it when I go out vending. I do think it's kind of a realization for me at least that you can make a quick buck a lot easier when dealing with businesses rather than dealing with direct customers. An EX, how nice. So of course this isn't really rocket science, and anyone that has ever taught anyone about making money, they would probably have mentioned that, businesses have higher budgets than you and I do. So of course they can also offer bigger payments for different tasks, and they also require different services than the normal person do. But on the other hand, it was also kind of a balance to figure out exactly how I could combine my newfound knowledge with also still running the Pokemon card business as I had up until that point, because that's what I really love, that's what I'm passionate about, and that's what I truly enjoy. So for me, it was actually going into brand deals and doing different things to monetize what I was already doing on my social media, on here, on TikTok and Instagram, and what I really could, actually expand on within my own business. And what I decided to do was to, of course, reach out to brands and try to land brand deals, sponsorship, partnerships. And that's actually something that I want to talk to you guys about right now. Because the sponsor of today's video is Tradera, a super nice platform where you can shop, buy, sell Pokemon cards and other Pokemon accessories, dealing with legit sellers that have verified themselves via ID, while also being protected with Tradera's services, so that you can make sure that if the package never arrives or never is sent off, you'll get all your money back as a buyer. Tradera is currently giving away an entire Elite Trainer box of Phantasmal Flames to anyone who posts 2 items for sale using the promo code Fleanomania. You have to type in the code when you are putting your listing up on the website, and then you'll automatically be entered into the giveaway once you have posted 2 items using the promo code Fleanomania. Winners will be drawn very soon, so if you want to give yourself or someone you like a very extra special Pokemon Christmas gift, now is the time to get posting and selling on Tradera. So as you can see, it gives a lot of cool opportunities to actually do sponsorships. But I also do know that the process of landing sponsorships or paid deals, brand deals, whatever, can be kind of tough. Trust me, I'm working in it right now. But also being on the brand side for some of my customers doing social media management, I kind of see both sides. And I think that's a big help. But I think my best advice, if you are also maybe a small business struggling, or if you are just starting out, the best thing you can do is post content and view your analytics and figure out exactly what you are aligning with. So for me personally, I know exactly who my audience is. I know where in the world they are located. I know where you guys are. Scary. No, but truth be told, I look into, you know, the age groups that like to watch my videos, what you guys like to engage with in terms of other content. And from there, I reach out to brands that I think could match you guys and myself. So things that I personally like and that I think you guys would enjoy, that's who I aim to work with. And also who I would like to sponsor videos on the channel, sponsor different streams, whatever opportunities come up, I think is important to take. So of course this talk is becoming very like social media content creator heavy, but I do think that even though you are running a business, it's important to see what other opportunities you might have. And for me, I do feel like more than running an actual business, I'm building a personal brand. At least that's kind of the vibes I'm going for, or that is the direction I want my business to be moving forward into. So for me, it's of course extremely important that I curate the community that I would like to have, so that you guys feel welcome and you feel, you know, seen, and we can discuss things in the comments, and you can private message me on Instagram and on TikTok if you have any questions. And I think that's very important part of actually building something that is more than just your average, maybe local card store. Especially if you are like me and you are doing all your trading mostly online. Of course, I do vendor like physical events and sell from there. But I think it's completely different ballgame when you are not really brick and mortar and are going in selling directly to customers via, you know, your web shop or social media if you're doing like TikTok shop or whatnot, or any of these other platforms that are doing ribbon ships or live breaks or whatever it might be, right? So I do think it's quite important to keep focus on the things that you enjoy, the things and brands that you like, and also make sure that it aligns with the audience that you are speaking to. So if you ever kind of feel like there is a mismatch, I would definitely look inside and see if the type of content you are creating might be reaching the wrong type of audience, or if you're actually speaking to a different group of people than you thought you were. I think all of your truths lie in your statistics and analytics. Even though that might sound super boring, I think it's super important and a very important part of driving sales, driving business, and managing leads to your web shop or wherever you are selling. Let's see if we have any final luck. Nope. Wow, what a bummer. Okay guys, I opened a box of Pokemon and all I got was this lousy EX. I don't think you are allowed to say that, and I also think it's wrong. I love the EXs. But anyway, thank you so much for joining in on this cozy yap session. I'm not sure it was that cozy for you guys, but it was for me, so I'm enjoying this. And let me know if you want me to do more like content creation focused content. That's kind of meta. But if you want me to do more of that in the future, please let me know in the comments or by liking this video. Anyways, please subscribe to the channel, follow me on all other social media platforms, ring the bell notifications here on YouTube. Check out the Fleanomania website for good Pokemon deals and last minute Christmas gift shopping. Remember to join the giveaway at Tradera by posting 2 items for sale with the promo code Fleanomania. And I'll see you in the very next video. Take care guys, bye bye.